The course is Mobile Robots. This class, from its inception, is necessarily a hands-on project class. So it's really fun and interesting to see how people try to do it and what types of things go wrong.
This class for sure is very challenging, but I really like that it's just a very good hands-on experience.
In this class, we got to just start it up and experiment, see what happens, and eventually get something that works.
We started doing robots back in, must have been early 2000s. Mr. Gillette, our technician, and I were talking about a good way to learn microcontrollers that also allowed people to do something that they were motivated to do. So we had the idea of building robots and using the microcontrollers to control robots. We have come through about half a dozen iterations of different robots since then. So this year's project involves navigating from a courtyard up by one of our classroom buildings to another courtyard that's halfway down the upper campus here.
So the final project has been staged as a robot race. So the robots will start outside in front of HAL, and then they'll have to navigate across the sidewalks down in front of STEM.
So you're finding your way using your sensors, and it turns into a really challenging project.
We have really whatever resources we'd like to use available. We can do odometry with the encoders. We can use the GPS to position ourselves. We have an inertial measurement unit for orientation. If we want to, we can use the LiDAR to scan the surroundings.
So what I do find is with something like this that's very creative, because there are a million ways to do this, some better than others. And so you're always thinking in your mind, what's the best and easiest way to get the job done? Which sensor should I use to get from here to there? There's a tremendous amount of creativity. So one of the things I'll be interested to see is all the different ways people actually try to get this project done.
I think every single team has a different approach to every single project. So in that aspect, I think it's very creative. I know whenever we're programming things, we may ask another group a question, and they're like, whoa, I didn't even think about doing it that way.
We're not just dealing with book problems that have a solution. We're given open-ended problems that we don't know the solution to, and we kind of have to search for it.
You know, I think it was a very good idea of Dr. Moore to pair up the Mechis with the Sparkies, because that way we have a more well-rounded knowledge base between the two partners on the team.
All the teams have one mechanical engineer and one electrical engineer on them. Engineers have to work outside of their group all the time. So that's one of the reasons why I did it. And I've been really pleased with the results. They've worked well together.
I was head of the electrical team on my senior mechanical engineering project. And just having the experience soldering and working with circuit boards from this class really helped me to succeed with that portion of my capstone project.
I would recommend this class for somebody to take who's really interested in robotics or control systems, who wants to see a hands-on experience, and then also someone who's creative and wants to actually get outside and run a robot.
Success in this class would be, in my mind at least, if you get it in your head that, hey, I'd like to do more with this later on. That's one of the things I'm trying to get going in this class.